watching Goddess Kring, Shannon Kringen. Goddess Kring, Shannon Kringen.
Now that is one strange color. What do you think of the yellowish? My skin looks kind of green. Actually kind of like that. I'm playing around with my camera. This is my old camera. It's a Canon SX10IS. I know you probably don't care about that. Hello audience, how are you? My name is Shannon Kringen. You're watching Goddess Kring, and I'm just going to talk about what's going on in my life right now. I am getting ready for my first degree committee meeting. I went back to college after 20 years of not being in college. I'm 42 and I'm working on finishing my BA degree. I already have 120 credits. I need 60 more. Taking acting, monoprint. What's the other class I'm taking? Acting, monoprint. What else? Oh, Unreal Film and Fiction. And next quarter, spring of 2011, I might take the continuing acting class, which is acting with text, and the continuing monoprint class. I might take that. And I'm going to take a class called Diversity, Power, and Privilege, which is sort of American history and the politics of living in the United States of America, and diversity, power, and privilege, meaning pretty much the wealthy elite have a different kind of life than the middle class and the poor in America. And today I ran around and went to the Volunteer Park Conservatory and took some really cool photos with the fancy schmancy DSLR camera that I have that I probably will return, called the Canon Rebel T1i. And I took some beautiful photographs of flowers and close-ups of really cool close-ups of flowers. And I don't really want to talk about my personal life, but let's just say that my love life is something that I'm in an odd place in right now. I'm sort of seeing someone, but it's not really going spectacularly well because he has his issues, I have my issues, and I certainly don't want to live with anybody anytime soon. About a year ago, I lived with somebody for 2 years, and about a year ago I got back on my own again, and I'm still happy to live alone, me and my cat, and that's the way I like it for now. But I would kind of like, maybe for once in my life, to actually date. You know, I'm 42 years old and I've never really dated, meaning I've never really gone to dinner with people and just been determined to just stay single and just have dinner and meet people, meet interesting single men and just share dinner, talking, walking, and not actually get involved with anybody. And see what I can learn and see, you know, to learn to be a little bit less desperate and just more happy on my own and more content and pursuing my own things instead of thinking that if I just had the perfect boyfriend, then everything would be okay, or then I would have value as a woman, or whatever it is that I think I'm kind of afraid to be alone. I don't have a lot of close friends, and I'm an only child, so I'm kind of used to being alone, but I think I try really hard when I meet a man that I kind of think it might work with. I try really, really hard to make it work. And I tend to get involved too quickly with people. I don't want to overanalyze, but let's just say that what I want, okay, instead of talking about what I have done in the past, I want to emphasize what I want. What I want is more love, more kindness, more affection, more honesty within myself and with other people that I have relationships with. And I'm getting ready to have my first degree committee meeting, which is there's 2 people that I model for that have Master of Fine Arts degrees, and then my advisor. And then I have to write essays about what formed me, who am I, what do I want with my BA degree, how am I going to demonstrate college level learning. So I have to write essays that explain these things. And then I meet with these people in my advisor's office, and then all 4 of us decide and agree upon what I need to do, if I need to take certain specific classes. For instance, I've never taken a photography class. I've taken a lot of graphic design classes, but never photography. And I think I want my degree to be in multimedia with an emphasis on photography, but I'm not really a traditional photographer person. I think I'm a multimedia artist who uses cameras as part of her tools, because I also love to write poetry and record my voice and do improvisational piano playing. And I also like to paint abstractly, and I hand paint shoes, and I hand paint abstract canvases, and now I'm getting into monoprint, monotype, rolling ink through a press in different layers. And I want to photograph, I'm photographing my monoprints, and then I'm going to put those into Photoshop and make transparent layers with my self-portrait photos of my face mixed with a transparent layer of my painting or paintings. And so I want to mix the media together. I like to break the rules. And also, I almost think I like point and shoot cameras better than I like the fancy schmancy DSLR cameras I've been testing. Although I have to admit there are wonderful things about DSLR, really fast, high quality cameras. There's certain kind of shots you can get like at the zoo or sporting events or at night that are really hard to get with point and shoots. But then there's other things like some of my self-portraits in chrome and some of my more funky Urban Decay textural kind of and close-ups seem to be just as good with my Canon SX10IS than they are with the fancy schmancy Rebel T1i. So I'm not really sure if I'm fully dedicated to getting an SLR, but I am going to try the Rebel T3i when it comes out, because it's got the LCD screen that flips around, it's got the special art filters, and it's a very high quality, high density, high pixel camera. So I can use it to take professional headshots for people. I can use it at events, for zoo photography, for events, for different kinds of things. And it's very versatile. It's professional, but it's also got the fun art filters that I like to use, so I can do my multimedia style. And I do think that the photographer is actually more important than the camera that he or she uses. The talent and vision and artistry and the energy and the love of the person that uses the camera is just as important. So there. Shazam. This is Shannon Kringen. You're watching Goddess Kring. Thank you for watching.
Lipstick,
Life's a trick.
pencils tagging, amber melts the sand, waiting rugs, tilting lens, green peach skin, swirling marble. Stay away from beige, you say. Embrace shadow, we may. Sweeping brooms, opal's moon. Justify solitude. Justify. Dismissive ability, not casual yet professional. Captivated captive, arraying thoughts like hummingbird ready. Silly humans, colobus rest, gorilla hand, fingernail, signal 2 screws, gorilla gaze, open mouth, light shine, gorilla eyes, jaguar right at me. Multiply me 3, multiply me 2, multiply me 1. By any means necessary. Colograph plate 1, colograph plate 2, monoprint sun hand. Kringstracted painted kring, transparent me's, spring comes 11, double commute reflection, panda tongue. Flamingo eye scape, red panda peak, yellow hat to me, do not remove. Opposing symmetry monoprint, triple circ monoprint, tin, rainbow roll monoprint, tiger strut, yellow African bird, African blue, white, gray, regal tiger gaze, colobus looking sad, giraffes laugh, They like my zoom. Stella rebelled. Flag waves back. Rained wave. Flag drop dance. Destroy. Nordic self. Trust by mighty might. 30 IS birds, plank published, monoprint collage. Sudden snow, amber light, you snow into me, 3 rust, with a tall snowman. John T. Williams mural, snow play, tangled up in green, toe, polish, live. Fuji flower sect, black and white flower sect, giraffe shadow, giraffe tongue, ice gonna break, wanna dance? 2 under neon, yellow hat window, lit up neon, needleworks, stepping shadow, faded construct, cross wire, construct no lies. Shadow on red walk, happy fingers, happy hydrant me, open feet, rust in sunlight, open needle, mountain taxi, triple hands, perfect distortion painted with reflections, hood reflects through transparent goblets in the silver waving chrome. Genie bottle, oh, collect dinosaur phone. Spring break, Luna Park. Cafe, water, dance in the river. Reflection on the water. Icy warm sunset, you drop into me. Green hammock calling me. Freely branching little pink-feeted rat. Monkey brain trap. Snow cycle, snow smile. Is this a blank stare? Mirrors can only teach so much. She sits on the rock of paradox. Gray on gray, gray on gray, pondering, walking shadow, puddle reflection, strutting, pink and green. Hippies use the side door, Russ knows. Is the sky blue, you say, spinning over the freeway, shoes and leaf? Stella shadows, Shannon, off the curb to leaf, winter's color, fire, amber shadows, the dance continues, quality decay. Would you like graying with that double sun space needle graffiti gate? Keep dreaming peace, 2-layered Kring painted shoes, 2011 neon puddle, whole classic, edit, motion farmer market in the metallic green ball, green door motion play, weld it now, Alice Cup, birded quad, paint that truck. Green keeps keeping on, ghosted, toasted, boasted on the triple needle grain, stars and tags. Dial me up, one-eyed lady, beam me up theater, decaying lot. Cross reflection, motion circled chrome, hair needs round cross. Snowflake survey says, light paint self, tree light, snowpocalypse, streets close, cycling. Ice is gonna break, flow with it. Snowy balls, cat back, ice water. Painting with my camera, amber shadow. Amber wall, jaguar fisheye, mini cityscape, drain. On the still cam remix, through the car wash glass. Priority. 300 smoothies, vitamins, swimming birds, goofy aura through it. Snow leopard, pumpkin raw meat, morning shadows, bedroom wall, pinhole. I see you at the door, up, hippo gaze, head cocked giraffe, orange chewing giraffe, macro orange cone, fish eye, orange cone with the green jewels. On the extra abstracto fisheye cone, double black and white, glory, glory, us, Kring mix left only. Obviously up there, the sky is falling. Fish eye walk, mini Honda orange, mini electric, mode, miniature giant Honda me, 42N shoe, warp love. Warp taxi speed, 3 bending me doubled, troubled, muddled in the thinking Rapunzel, leaves speak, holy leaves, inverted rainbow dumped, neon leaves, leaving the leaf dance, fall duet, seeing through to truth, marine, night flecked, hand silo, Stella facing, the begobbeted scrow, with misty dusk saturated, interview, desert the desert, wow, softened magical accident, circle it, on the foggy moon, foggy rain, change is good, the good kind of rough, painting the backside, change is good. Conversation, gorilla style, zebra, double, twist. Blue lipstick, pencils tagging, amber melts the sand, waiting rugs, tilting lens, green peach skin, swirling marble. Stay away from beige, you say. Embrace shadow, we may. Sweeping brooms. Opal's moon. Justify solitude. Just to fight. Dismissive ability, not casual yet professional. Captivated captive, arraying thoughts like hummingbird ready. Silly humans, colobus rest, gorilla hand, fingernail, signal 2 screws, gorilla gaze, open mouth, light shine, gorilla eyes, jaguar right at me. Multiply me 3, multiply me 2, multiply me 1. By any means necessary? Colograph plate 1, colograph plate 2, monoprint sun hand. Kring-stracted painted Kring, transparent me's, spring comes 11, double commute reflection, panda tongue. Flamingo eyescape, red panda peak, yellow hat to me, do not remove. Opposing symmetry monoprint, triple circ monoprint, tin, rainbow roll monoprint, tiger strut, yellow African bird, African blue, white, gray, regal tiger gaze, colobus looking sad, giraffes laugh. They like my zoom, Stella rebelled, flag waves back, rained wave, flag drop dance, destroy, Nordic self, trust by mighty might. 30 IS birds, plank published, monoprint collage. Sudden snow, amber light, you snow into me 3 rust with a tall snowman. John T. Williams mural, snow play tangled up in green toe polish, live. Fuji flower sect, black and white flower sect, giraffe shadow, giraffe tongue, ice gonna break, wanna dance.
You're You're watching Goddess Kring, Shannon Kringen. Goddess Kring, Shannon Kringen.
Blue lipstick, pencils tagging, amber melts the sand, waiting rugs, tilting lens, green peach skin, swirling marble. Stay away from beige, you say. Embrace shadow we may. Sweeping brooms, opal's moon. Justify solitude, just to fight. Dismissive ability, not casual yet professional.
Okay. So very shortly, I'm planning on finishing this monologue. I know lately my show I've been really tired. I've been going to school full time. I have 3 classes. I've been modeling. I've been testing cameras. I'm just a really, really busy person these days. I barely have time to do this video. Maybe after 15 years of doing this, I'm a little tired, I have to admit. But I plan on, because it's raining out there, as usual, it's raining in Washington. I'm from California. I'm from San Diego. I like the sun. What can I say? I kind of came here against my will when I was 9. My mom decided we're going up to Washington. So I came up here with her when I was 9 and I just happened to stay. But a lot of my fondest memories actually of childhood are of being on the beach and of swimming in heated pools, heated outdoor pools that are lit up at night. I love swimming in heated pools. It's just ecstasy bliss for me. Being in a warm enough place to have beautiful heated outdoor, did I say indoor pool? Heated outdoor pool. If I said indoor, I meant outdoor. So yeah, so it's raining out there and I have the Rebel T1i, which I'm going to return very soon. So I'm going to run out there with some plastic bags or an umbrella or whatever I can do to keep the camera safe and dry. And I'm going to shoot in the rain because that's one thing that's really cool, even though the rain is kind of depressing, but it's good for the plants, keeps the place green. But it's a little depressing, let's say, but it's great for night photography. You know, when the streets are wet at night and there's neon and all the street signs, you know, light up the streets. That's why in movies, a lot of times they spray the streets down at night because it makes everything look prettier. It makes everything look more like Paris or something. It makes everything look more lit up. You know, the streets are all lit up and shiny, and it just enhances all the natural artificial light. It enhances the natural artificial light that's in the city. And so it's nice to have that shiny, wet street look. So I'm hoping to go out there after I record this video. I'm going to head outside and do some night photography with the SLR because you can shoot really good in low light conditions with SLR. Go up to like 30, you can go higher than this, but I don't want to go higher than 3200 ISO. In fact, 16 to 3200 ISO is high enough for me. I don't need 64 or 2500 million thousand ISO. That's crazy. Some cameras these days. I actually think that some of the higher end cameras, like 18 megapixels and higher, even 15 megapixels and higher, they're so high resolution that each photo is like 5 or 6 or 10 megabytes, which it kind of makes it so that if you get a really high end camera, you have to like get yourself a whole new computer, because I only have 2 gigs of RAM on my computer, and I almost feel like I need a 3 or 4 gig of RAM computer just to keep up with a new fancy schmancy camera. Because I take, like today for instance, I took 720 images. I thought I took 400. I was guessing. I think I took about 400 pictures of flowers today in the greenhouse. And then I looked and I did the select all thing, and it's like 720 photos is what I took today. So, and that only took me about 2 hours to shoot 700 pictures. So if I do 700 pictures every day or more, it takes a while to burn those onto DVD and then to look through them and edit them and scroll through all the ones and try to find, of 720 pictures, there's probably about 50 or 60 that are really good, if that. You know, it's like you shoot a lot of, you keep shooting and shooting and shooting till you get something you like. You know, I really thought this monologue would be more interesting, so I apologize if you don't find this monologue very interesting. I'm rather, my brain is rather scattered. But I have to admit that this weekend I spent alone, and it was the first time in a few weeks, maybe even a month, that I had the whole weekend to myself, by myself, just me and my cat. And I got to sleep in because I've been modeling a lot and running a lot of errands. I don't have a car, so I ride my bike, take the bus everywhere. So basically my life is really, really hectic and busy every day, pretty much 7 days a week. Even on weekends, I model sometimes every day of the week. So finally I had a Saturday and Sunday where I didn't have to model, and I didn't really have a whole lot of homework. So I got to paint shoes and edit photos and just hang out with my cat and write in my journal and just stare off into space and think, which is one of my favorite things to do. You know, I really, really hope that someday I can really, really love myself and know that that's not arrogant. And I hope that I can figure out what kind of people I want to hang out with. Like today, I talked to somebody and it was kind of fun, but then I kind of felt drained afterwards. You know, like I like to be mostly alone, and then when I'm with other people, I don't always know how to feel like I can really enjoy listening to that person and give and receive with that person. That's partly why the acting class is such a challenge for me, because I really kind of like to withdraw from people, mostly. Life is a big paradox, let me tell you that. I'm sort of introverted, yet I'm extroverted. I feel compelled to share all this stuff about my life, and yet I want to hide. So, hey, life is an adventure, right? So my name is Shannon Kringen, and you're watching Goddess Kring. See you next time. Bye-bye. Wow.
And not a threat. And not a threat. And not a threat.
Goddess Kring, starring Shannon Kringen. Shannon Kringen. Shannon Kringen. Goddess Kring, starring Shannon Kringen. Shannon Kringen. Shannon Kringen. Shannon Kringen.
The ribbons continue.